In this video we're looking at the Crystal Hybrid 2400, which is the 24 volt power in the box, which comes with two batteries, two 12 volt deep cell batteries. And the way it is wired up is you take your two batteries, there's your plus and your minus, and there's your plus and there's your minus, so they are, you can see the one is upside down from the other. And what you do then is you take the minus of this battery and join it to the plus there. So they're basically like in a row, like cells in a torch. When you put batteries in a torch, you attach the ones, you join the ones minus to the plus. And what it effectively does is it takes this 12, this is the plus, minus, minus to the plus, and then plus to the minus. So that's now the new minus, this is the new plus. So this is now a single cell. Think of it as a single 24 volt cell, because you're adding the voltages of the two. This is the new plus and that's the new minus. So what you do is you attach the black cable to the minus, and then you follow up by attaching the red cable to the plus. And that's how you'd wire up a 24 volt system. Then if you want to double up the capacity, what you can do is you can take another two batteries and put them in parallel. And it's very important that you know what you're doing here. If you don't know what you're doing, get somebody to help you, like an electrician, or come to us and we'll do it for you. We have an installer in your area who can help you with it. But what we're doing is you take your 24 volt system. In other words, you take one of these. See, I've done this the same way. So I put the layout exactly the same. So we've got the plus here and the minus here. I'm just double checking so I don't make lots of sparks. And there's a plus and there's a minus. And then what you do is you effectively, I won't wire it up fully, but you take this. Let me just do that. I think you get the picture. You join those two together. Okay, so what you've done now is I've created, once this is fastened up nicely, I've created a single cell again, plus, and the new minus, and it's 24 volts. And you notice when I did it, there are no sparks because there's no circuit closing. Now what happens is to join this to this, if we had to put them in series, we'd end up with 48 volts and we'd blow this instantly. But if you put them in parallel, in other words, you keep your voltage the same, what you would do is you take one of these cables from this red and join it to that red, and you take something from the black and join to the black. So you join your minus to your minus, in other words, in this case blue to blue. Red is always plus, so you'd start with your minus. You always do minus first. So I would attach that to that, and I'd attach that to that one there, and then effectively you keep your voltage the same, but you double your capacity. But in this case, we have the reason I'm doing this in the boot of a car is that just happens to be where I've got it at the moment. But I can see if I zoom in closely here, this is a unit that a client returned to us, and you can see that there's welding here. So in other words, when he took the lug, this is the lug, when he took the lug and he touched it on here, there were such sparks that it actually welded. Look there carefully, you can see it's welded. There's welding on there and on there, right across there. So there were lots of sparks here. And you can, when you wire this up, you can expect a very small spark when you join them, but when there's lots of sparks and lots of heat, excessive heat, you know that you've actually cross-wired or reverse polarity something. But the fact that I know for a fact that he did this incorrectly is because this lug cannot be undone, because he's welded it there. See, he's welded, you can't unthread this. So this is exactly how it was when we sent it to the client. And he somehow took these batteries, I don't know exactly how he did it, but he took one of these and he attached it halfway through the circuit. So he put something went in backwards. As a result, we have a meltdown. And I'm about to take this to the service center for them to verify. But what they're going to find, what I'm 99% sure they're going to find here, is that this system is blown because it was put together with reverse polarity. In other words, one or both of these batteries was fighting against these batteries and going all backwards. So who knows where the current surged to, but I know that he's reported that this no longer works. And I've checked the batteries, all four batteries are still functioning. They were robust enough to deal with this. There were just sparks and so on, but this unit is blown. Hopefully it's just the fuses. But unfortunately I see a very severe weld. In other words, he held it down. We didn't just touch it. You know, normally what you do with DCs, you touch it onto the lug, not onto the thread. You touch it onto the lug and you might have a little spark. But just do it very quickly, and then you'll see. But if it's major sparks, you've got a problem. So just double check. So the main thing is always double and triple check before you attach anything.